Didn't see you there. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I was off in La La Land. Just checking something. Just checking something. Morning, Milo. Andy, what's up? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Okie dokie. Okay. Morning, Ed. HM. Oh, good, brother. How are you? Ready for some volatility? Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, Ursan. Dolly Love. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? And the camera looks way better today. I don't know what I did or what the settings are. What's up, Loop? Man, I got some I got some fucking beef with NASDAQ. I can't lie. I got some beef with this fucking asset. Even in the Asia session, it was doing some fuckery. So we'll do our we'll do our prep, okay? And then I'll go into how it took me 3 trades to get the short during Asia session last night. Man, I felt like I was being gaslit. That 15-minute breaker was clean as fuck. So were the 2 before it. So were the 2 before it. I mean, the first one I get it, but like the second one, like this one from 7:45, fuck, that was nice too. It had everything. The first one, yeah, I get it, but yeah, it took 3 15-minute bearish breakers to set up to finally get the move. It's funny. Okay, let's yeah, the daily candles are fucked. We're in a gross consolidation. Okay, let's jump into the pre-market prep, okay? Economic calendar first. So 8:30 news, we have core retail sales, manufacturing index, retail sales, unemployment claims. So we have a bunch of like orange folder. And then we have later tonight Trump speaking. So that's pretty much it, I think. I don't think there's anything else notable today. What red folder do we have? I just see the orange. I mean, they used to be red, to be fair. So yeah, anyway. I gotta refer to my Zella. Oh yeah, sleep quality, emotional state, and distractions, right? You want to make sure that you are well rested, that you're in the right headspace, and that you don't have any sort of distractions that would otherwise deter you or distract you from charts and your process, right? So ensure that you have a good trading environment. You put yourself in a good situation to trade today, meaning you got a good amount of rest. You don't feel all tired. You're not angry, all that stuff. It's incredibly important. A lot of people don't really realize it. I feel like they get into like this kind of groove where they just go through the motions, and I'm guilty of this too. They get into this just going through the motions type vibe where they just continually show up to the market and they don't really assess how they feel or how they're performing or anything. They just show up and they just like try to continue and try to push. But you have to kind of stop and like assess, like, am I showing signs of burnout? Am I, overdoing it? Am I sleeping okay? How's my emotional state been? Like, and that's all things that you're going to find through your journal, right? So really make sure that you check on yourself, because you are the only thing standing between your edge and, your results, right? You have to bridge that gap, right? And be in a state in which you are able to execute your process accordingly and consistently. So you have to really take care of yourself. Okay. So now we can get into the overnight session. Let me go to my prep for the day. Definitely feel like that's wrong. Okay. Start my day. Where are you? There it is. It's hidden by the camera. All right. Does anyone here use TradeZella? Is anyone using the like AI back testing? Curious. Let me know. Okay. So we've gone through the economic calendar. We've gone through our emotional state. We've checked all those boxes, right? So now we're going to go through the overnight session and we're going to look at some key opening times, any sort of liquidity, S&T breakers, and standard deviations that are of importance, high time frame swings, and if-then statements, okay? To kind of set us up for our session. To be honest with you, I'm not really going to trade this session because I'm already at a point where I'm in profit on the day from the Asia session, big shocker. And I don't need to make more. I'm like just shy of my max profit on the day to remain within consistency. So we're gonna walk through as if we are trading, but we're just gonna not be pushing no buttons today. Not pushing no buttons. So overnight session. I always like to go in replay mode. How's my July going? Fucking shit. July's been tough. But it's all been my own doing. I mean, you can't expect, you know, to be able to push all the time and get good results, right? Like in June, when the PA was pretty good for me personally, and like April and May, you were able to push. I was able to take a lot of setups because there was a lot of consistency and there was a lot of high probability, good conditions, right? So you're able to take a lot of setups and be right a lot of the time with very little opposing criteria. This month, there's a lot of opposing criteria. And obviously we're in a daily range, just as Sloan said. So you have to kind of adjust and adapt. And it's taken me a bit to adapt. But we could talk about that as we go along here. Oh yeah, dude, a lot of people, trust me, a lot of people are getting smoked. Do not feel like you're alone. There's a ton of people that are getting smoked. And that's just the people that are man enough to say it. There's a lot of people that are probably suffering in silence in a market like this. Like this is not, like, let me be so honest with you. Like this is, you're not going crazy. You're not going crazy. These market conditions are actually dog shit. So I know that there's like, I remember when I was a little bit more green in my trading, I used to be like, are these like bad market conditions or something? And like, I didn't know how to read market conditions, but like now I can look at it and I'm like, okay, like this shit is just foul. Like the amount of, you can't get a single trade on without opposing criteria. You're getting a lot of good trades without opposing criteria still getting ran out. You're getting a lot of chop as we're seeing on the daily, right? So you have to play that range. And you have to have rules in place to keep you safe Yeah. Last summer PA was much better. Dude, last July was fucking unreal. I remember that. I went on such a heater. And it was just the most buttery PA. This July, well, we know how this July is. We know how this July is. This July is garbage. Poop diarrhea is what it is. Okay. All right. So, yesterday's candle closed bearish, right? We formed a swing on Tuesday, but we also formed a swing on Wednesday. So you're kind of just seeing the range tighten, right? And what I mean by that is I don't want to get rid of these drawings. Fuck it. Okay. You could see that like the range is just tightening, right? Like we initially were working in between here. Then we started working in between I guess here and here. And then we expanded lower. Now we're kind of working in between here, here, but also here and here. So you're just seeing, are you guys seeing a trend here? Failure swing, failure swing, failure swing, failure swing, failure swing, failure swing. Sweep, sweep, sweep. We're seeing failure swing after failure swing. We're setting up so much buy side liquidity here in the form of this trend line and all these failure swings, and we're forming some relevant lows, but we're failing to go higher on them. So like I feel like we're getting fucking rage baited by this market in the way that we're getting good sweeps. Like this previous weekly low looked so good. Sweep of the previous weekly low here, we created SMT at it, and then we expanded higher on Thursday and Friday, and I was looking for higher, but like it just isn't working, right? So we're just stuck in this consolidation. So until we wipe out like this low, or like at the very least this previous weekly low, I think we're just stuck. Just stuck, man. Like it's just getting worse and worse. So you're not crazy. We are in a range here, so you have to do your best to stay away from kind of like, so if you measure your range, which, I mean, you could probably say it's this. If you measure your range, anything like near the 50% of that range, which right here, if you go down to a low time frame, you're going to see like consolidation in and around that range. So like this shit, like it's just not ideal. So you want to kind of stay away from the middle of the range, because the middle of the range is where you're going to see consolidations occur a lot of the time. So try to play the extremes, right? So don't go playing like internal levels. Play your daily lows, play your higher time frame relevant swing highs and lows. I think you'll be better off. Okay. So previous day closed bearish. We had a sweep of the previous week high, I believe. Yeah, previous week high SMT with ES. ES has been much cleaner also, I might add. So SMT between the previous weekly high with ES. And we also got an hourly bearish breaker. Also notable on the chart, standard deviations of this hourly breaker from the low on Tuesday has been met. And your hourly bearish breaker is right here. also have a 4-hour. It's also a 4-hour bearish breaker. We traded through it with a gap. Okay. Just keep that in mind. And for me personally, there was nothing really too relevant. Morning, Val. Doing well. How are you? There was nothing super relevant on the chart. Like this 50-minute bullish breaker, yeah, it was fine, but we had no liquidity sweep. Well, we did, but we didn't have any sort of meaningful SMT. We did sweep out this low here, but we didn't have any sort of meaningful SMT. I would like to see this daily low from Tuesday, this low week, get taken out. Right? First. So this one really just tells me that it's likely just going to be a retracement. So no strong SMT. We have previous weekly high SMT, 4-hour bearish breaker with a fair value gap nested right here perfectly. And then we go up so we can look for shorts on this next day, right? And that's exactly what I did. We open up, we immediately create PM high SMT inside of that 4-hour breaker and fair value gap, that unicorn, right? And then we actually get a 15-minute bearish breaker here. I took this 15-minute bearish breaker, and I can tell you, I'll tell you why it lost. Where is it? Right here. It lost because ES was so close to its previous daily high. And if you look at how ES kind of closed, I mean, it was also, oh, it also went to form its previous weekly high SMT during this day here. So it was just so close. It closed, ES closed bullish on the day. So it makes sense that it went up to sweep. Look at that 1-minute candle. Like right now. Looks no bigger than the 749 one. Anyway, we'll be quick. We'll be quick because I know we have news in 8 minutes. So we actually went up to form this previous daily high and previous weekly high SMT with ES, which was kind of the, which made sense. I was like, okay, that makes sense. I looked at it. I was like, ES is pretty close to its previous daily high. We might want to go sweep that up. That's fine. I'm okay with that. So it took a loss there. And then immediately after, we create this 50-minute bearish breaker. Immediately after, you get a clean, you even get a clean 1-minute bearish breaker. You get a clean 5-minute bearish breaker. I entered on the 5-minute IFVG kind of once we flip this 1800 opening price. And then you get the confirmation of the 50-minute bearish breaker. Those projections take you down to the PM low and the previous daily low. Super, super clean. I didn't even get my TP1 because I was entering off of the 5-minute. So I had, this was basically 2R. I was going to partial here. Did not get that. And it ran higher. Now, I don't know why or what it needed to do, why it needed to do that, but it is what it is. These market conditions are just not solid. So this was basically right before bed for me. We swept the high out again, maintained the SMT. We didn't create anything new. And then we got another super clean 1-minute bearish breaker right here. Entered on this 1-minute bearish breaker, kind of inside of here. Stop at the high. We quickly got the 15-minute bearish breaker and the 5-minute bearish breaker created. I partialed at like -2 standard deviations of the 1-minute breaker. So like right down here, I partialed here. And then I held the other half. I just slept. I just went to bed. Honestly, I just left it. I went BE up here. And I just left it. And when I woke up, we were like right. We were like right here. And I just closed out. We were like right around here. So 7:15. Just closed out around here. That was basically at max profit. So now we're trading below the previous daily low. Looking like we're going to make a swift move for this low of week. we draw some fibs, we could see a -4 standard deviation rests right below there. You also have the digital open projections with -4 resting right above. So we have lots of reasons to get below here. And also, if you just take the fibs of the 4-hour, you could see that previous weekly low is kind of a draw, and -4 standard deviations rests. Can I? What the heck? Can I zoom in on that? There we go. Make that like that, like that, like that. Okay. So, I mean, if we can start to just get away from the range here, then I'd be down for it to just continue lower. We have a lot of standard deviations that point us lower. We have a lot of supporting criteria for shorts here. And we have news in 4 minutes. Okay. I think that pretty much covers everything. We talked about all the present liquidity, SMT, breaker standard deviations. We have an SMT at this previous daily low and multiple other lows, but we don't have a single 50-minute bullish breaker. We don't even have one really prepped until we get above this high from 515. So not at all interested in this. This is probably just going to continue lower, and NQ is going to be the leader. Everything looks to be in somewhat correlation. High time frame swings. Right, we're working off this high time frame swing from 10 p.m. Traded inside of the 4-hour breaker. Yeah, everything looks super good, super duper good. And we're working off of a daily swing. I mean, not that that matters when you're consolidating, but we have to go take out some sort of relevant low, I feel like, before we can really trust higher prices. All right, not open. 8:30 news coming in 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes. So we'll see. We shall see. Like I said, not going to be taking any trades on my end today. We're already in profit, but I guess I could show you the executions if you want to laugh. Here's the initial short. I'll go to the 5-minute. Here's the initial short. Stop out, and then the short off of the 5-minute IFG. And I think I entered too many contracts. So I sold 5 there, and then I had to buy 2 back immediately because I was over risked. And I forgot to change my position sizing. And then that one looked good. That one honestly looked pretty good. And that guy got stopped out. And then as soon as we created this 1-minute breaker, I was in again. So it took me 3 tries to get this short. Thankfully, I still had a little bit of conviction left in that we were going to continue lower. And then, yeah, you can see I partialed out at -2 standard deviations, which would be right here. Then I held the rest until the morning. So we got about 282, 285 points off of that, John. So, yeah. Not very fun to trade, I won't lie. All right, 8:30 news. Everything's looking, it's probably just going to be a straight dump. It's an orange folder, so it's not going to be, I don't expect it to be, super volatile, but maybe. Yeah. That's just what it's going to be. Didn't expect it to be too crazy. with it being orange folder and whatnot. Good morning, Fox. Took the same short. Good shit. Nice. Good stretch. Love a good stretch. How's everybody feeling after yesterday's World Cup game? Pretty bummed. Yeah. I didn't catch the game, but I mean, it was close as fuck, wasn't it? It's 1-1 when I checked the score. Yeah, they scored late. Yeah, that's a tough one. That would have been cool. That would have been cool to see the Euro Cup, kind of like a Euro running back the Euro Cup final. I was in Amsterdam when they were doing the Euro Cup in when would it have been 2024? Yeah, 2024. Right? Because they do it they cycle every 2 years. Euro Cup and World Cup. Pretty sure. I was in Amsterdam for the Euro Cup and the city was electric. That's one thing I never really got into was soccer or football, as you guys call it. But it seems like such a cool atmosphere to be at. I think I'd love to go watch a game. Like either go watch an MLS game over in North America here or go watch a Premier League game in Europe. I think it'd be fun. It's just something I've never followed. Yeah, Kane will be here. Kane will be here at 9. If there's 2 of us, it's one of us comes at 8, one of us is at 9. If there's 3 of us, then it's 1 at 8, 1 at 8:30, 1 at 9. So pretty uneventful news. Nothing going on there. Anybody else looking at any other charts? Look at oil in a minute. That's another asset that's creating failure swing after failure swing. Up at these highs here when the war was first on. Now we've swept out. Ooh, oh shit. Okay. So we've got kind of this gap filled here on the weekly, daily. Four-hour breaker. Doesn't even take you anywhere near the highs. I'm kind of done trading oil. I had my fun with it, but now I'm, not interested. There's too much. It's too stressful trading that asset. Let's check out gold though. Ugh. Daily, start of the daily. Swing, expansion, retracement. Looks like it's just slowly making its way back down to its previous weekly low. Nice 4-hour retracement into this gap here. Got some London high SMT. Confirm this 15-minute bearish breaker. And we might have something good. First target would be this low here. Something like that would be what I'm expecting. Gonna leave those drawings up. Yeah, London high SMT. Taking a London low. Everything's moving lower. Gold is behind. Gold euro is closer to its low of week. Silver is already trading below its low of week. And it's cruising towards its old weekly low here. This looks pretty nice, honestly. I want to see New York expansion lower today. I'll be so honest, I'm fucking glad that I'm not trading this New York session because I've just had so much trouble with that session. Like Asia, I kid you not, if Asia session didn't exist, I would not be doing too hot right now. Asia session has been my only consistent session where like I can usually catch dubs during it pretty consistently. New York has just been hit or miss. So hit or miss. Sorry for the yawns. I've been sleeping great, but I've been sleeping very short. I've been getting to sleep until midnight and I'm up at 5. So I need to dial in my sleep. But it's like I get like FOMO, like I don't want to go to bed early because I want to like milk the day as best I can. I gotta sync my watch up. Check my Strava to see how many to my runs this week, but it's been posting to Strava. Something about getting a trade not a New York session feels amazing, dude. It's so nice rolling up. It's so nice like rolling out of bed, getting to the charts and like just knowing that you don't have to trade this fucking dog shit session. Don't get me wrong, I love the New York session. I think it's still my favorite session despite how terrible it's been as of late. But I can't deny that, like, man, it's just been so bad lately. Like, I'm looking forward to it getting better. I can't wait for New York sessions to come back. Like, I want a good 930 Judas play, like with some London session SMT trading into a nice fat 15-minute bearish breaker or some shit without any opposing criteria. Something that's just like so free. I miss those trades because like catching a 930 Judas is like, it's like the it's like the pinnacle of intraday trading. It just feels so good to catch that Judas and then just ride it all the way till lunch. Full TP. Yeah. Yep, those days are gone. They're gone forever. Asia has been good lately, TBH. Dude, Asia, I heavily urge you guys to like look at Asia session. Because like this, I kid you not, this has been the best session for the past like 3 weeks. The best session. There's almost always a play. Almost always. Like you just have to ride it out. You have to play with that trend, right? Like you have to kind of move with the market, otherwise you're gonna just get left behind. And you're gonna have a harder time for sure. You know? You know what I mean? There we go. To sync up my watch. I can see my runs. So yesterday was activity. Yeah, it has been pretty directional. I mean, GC has been good too. So you could definitely, oh, look at GC. Fuck. Damn. Wait, did you have a little IFG in there? Hit the 5 minute. Yep. Huge. 9:30, did you just right into that? Then send it. Yeah. You see, he's moving. We're moving, bumping and grinding. Joe Madison Asia trade Cosby. What is that? What is Cosby? Oh, it's just, is it, oh, it's the Korean Stock Exchange. Oh, man, they've been, yeah, this shit has been falling out of bed, hey? Is it down, is it really down 6% on the day? Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. It's lower than the 2008 crisis low. Are you sure? Because that's down here, big guy. That's down here. Oh, the RSI. Fuck RSI. Trades like a meme. I mean, it looks like it trades okay. So funny. Watch gold. We just did some analysis on gold. Give me a sec. I'm looking at the Korean stock market. Um, yeah. I mean, everyone will be happier than a pig in shit for this expansion, but the moment that it has a healthy retrace, everyone thinks everyone's like, oh my god, it's the end of the world. What were its returns last year? It's still bullish on the year. Korean stock market is still up 61% on the year. Last year it did 75%. It's everyone. It's all the people that bought the high. Maybe will there be a giveaway on stream? I don't know. That's out of my jurisdiction and way above my pay grade. You'll have to ask Kane, but also like don't ask Kane, because if all of you ask Kane, then he's just gonna get mad and we're not gonna do a giveaway. So maybe just like let him, because like whether you ask him or not, he's still gonna do what he wants, right? So I feel like if the more that people ask, the less inclined I feel like he's gonna be. Because like we've been getting, whenever Kane is on stream, we've been getting berated. We've been getting berated with, when giveaway, do a giveaway, and it's like, okay, we're just a piece of meat. We're just a piece of meat to you guys. Don't answer that. How's your injury doing, May? Did you go see a physio the other day? Yeah, I did, dude. So it's been a shin splint injury since like beginning of April, just due to high mileage. I thought I just had like an overuse injury. So like I took some rest, I ran through it, and like it's been super finicky and like keeps lingering and like flaring up. So I went to physio and she did an assessment. She kind of palpated the whole area and everything, and like it fucking hurt when she was poking at it. Like it's not bad right now, like I can run and stuff, but she's poking at the bone and like it hurt. So I asked her, I was like, okay, like what do you think's going on? She's like, I think you had a stress fracture. You had a stress fracture, and that's kind of why it's taking so long to heal. Because like I guess she's seeing a lot of consistencies with stress fractures, like with the symptoms I had. And here I am just thinking it's shin splints. I took a week off from running when I initially heard it, and then I started running again. So I was running on a fucking broken, well, technically not really a broken leg, but like a fractured shin. So it must have been pretty minor. But like, yeah, I was limping for a few days, and then I just went back to running. So yeah, so that's what we're dealing with. So I'm still running, but yeah, it's just funny to look back. It's like, shit, I got a stress fracture April 4th, and then I ran the Vancouver Marathon on May 3rd. Less than a month later. So things are kind of making sense now as to why it's taken me so long. You were getting old? I mean, yeah, but also I'm in the best shape that I've ever been in my life. It's just, running 100 kilometers per week for 8 weeks, probably going to end up with some sort of overuse injury if you're not totally used to it. So a mix of getting old and just putting myself through the absolute ringer. Through the absolute ringer. So I thought we were just going to slowly just kind of make a good confirmation of this 50-minute breaker and then retrace, but it just had other plans. Super, super clean though. Take it steady on it. Fractures need time to recover. Yeah, I'm being extremely cautious with I'm not ramping up mileage. I'm going pretty slow with everything. I don't want to just have this turn into something more or refracture it. So yeah. That's what we're dealing with. So I'm doing some more. I was doing physio beforehand, just on my own, like with ankle mobility and all that stuff, and like training my big toe, like strengthening my big toe to like strengthen my arch. But now she has given me some more stuff. Apparently, I have a really rigid foot, so I'm trying to loosen all that up, and the whole process that you guys don't really need to hear. It's boring, unimportant. But yeah, everyone's getting old, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's getting old. 10 minutes until the top of the hour. Looking for gold to just continue to expand lower, in my opinion. Obviously, it's looking pretty close to its low of week. Did my resting heart rate and HRV improve with running? I'd say so. I'd say more or less resting heart rate. That's why I follow Bray. Rigid feet. Yes, rigid feet. Yeah. EMI. But yeah, HRV. I don't know. HRV is like the most confusing health metric on the planet. I feel like there's so many different things. I listened to a guy who's an expert on HRV. Oh, here he is. Sorry, I'll finish my point, and then we can chat. Let's do a guy that was on is an expert on HRV, and even he didn't know what he was. It even sounded like he didn't know what he was talking about. So I was like, nobody knows what HRV is. So I don't even know how to improve it. Morning, Kane.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Yeah, good. Sorry to interrupt the chat.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. We were just fucking waffling on.
How do you improve your HRV?
I've got to figure that out. I don't know. Apparently, everything makes it better or worse nowadays.
HRV is what again?
Heart rate variability.
All right, yeah.
It's basically like how your body responds to stress is kind of the easy way to describe it.
Fucking nicotine. That shit keeps me stable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nicotine and Guinness, baby. Let's go. Yeah.
Chat, how we doing? Kind of want to long this. Can't lie.
Get some sort of retracement here. I took shorts from the overnight, so I'm already done on the day, but maybe a little 930 Judas action gets you up higher.
Yeah, let's see. That seems like a nice risk. 1.5k. Jeez. All right, let's get a tweet out. Two things, first and foremost. Let's disable the chat on my stream. If you're tuning in on my Trader King channel, be sure to join us on the Lab Live. I don't check the Trader King live stream comments, so apologies. I'm here though. I'm here. Right, let me turn the chat off. We'll have no questions about the World Cup. All right. None whatsoever. Thank you for your time on this matter.
Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Okay, I'm in. I'm in the trade. I'm in at 29,400.25, risking about 1.5k for a 2.7R trade, roughly. We've got divergence at the low, hourly low, 15-minute low, below a 4-hour low, around the daily low.
Yeah, you got NQ sweeping out and then it failing to sweep out the previous hour. To give you your kick up higher to where are you targeting? 502?
502, yep.
Basically just did premium of the 5 a.m. to 7:45 leg, I guess.
Yeah. We got a nice little break even spot right above us. Taking us risk free on the trade. Yeah, that's it really. We will see.
Very nice, very nice. That game you were mentioning that XQC was playing, was it Pal World? Is like a Pokemon style game?
No, bro, it's actually Minecraft with Pokemon.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's actually Minecraft with Pokemon.
Shit, that's cool. Okay. Because everyone's been playing that Pal World game, so I started because it's basically like Pokemon with guns, essentially, and you like build your base and stuff. It's actually fun as shit. Fun as shit. I was playing it last night, and I just like lost track of time. Next thing you know, it's 10:30, and I'm still playing this fucking game. Like, oh shit, I'm sucked in.
On what? Power World?
Yeah.
Damn, they got him, chat.
They got me. They got me. Still getting my work done though, boss. Don't worry. I still get my work done.
How are you? How are you, Bray?
Yep. ClickUp loves to see me coming.
Yeah. What's the ClickUp? What's the ClickUp agent called? Reese.
Roast Reese. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, she's a savage, actually.
She is. She is.
It's funny though.
Yeah, dude, it's hilarious. I love reading it. Whenever I feel bad about myself, I'll go into ClickUp and listen to Roast Reese talk shit to other people. And then I'll just ignore the part where she talks about me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's how you have to do it. Okay.
Oh, they might. I want to see him get through this area pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Our thumbnail, is it basically like, is that the London session? Is that something in London on the left and then switching to New York on the right? Is that kind of what the...
Oh, I actually have no fucking idea.
I have no idea what the background means.
Yeah.
Thought it was a World Cup inspired background, but it looks like it's something else.
Shelby, I fixed the candle. I fixed your candle. Send the invoice. The invoice is on me. Don't worry about it. Took me 20 seconds with Claude to copy and paste it.
What's up, Jets?
What's up?
Morning, Shelby. Morning, Trend.
We got 9 AM open here, right? So at this point for me, it kind of cements this divergence and this hourly sweep off the low. So I'm expecting some sort of pullback here to then trade higher. We'll see. It's a pretty spot on trade. We didn't take out the existing 15-minute high on ES or on NQ. The only thing now is we do now have this 15-minute high in a minute. So if it trades up here, I'd probably look to close it there on the basis that if it goes there, it could return from there, and I wouldn't want to sit in it. So yeah, so there you go. It's taking that 15-minute high. ES failed to do it. I'm just going to time risk. I can't go break even here, but I kind of want to see 9 a.m. trade a lot higher. So because we took out this 15-minute high, I don't want to see this candle go higher and now come back to lower. So I just have my stop loss at the low of the 9 a.m. candle, which is this 1-minute candle, and I'll go break even at the same area that we were thinking about before, that previous 15-minute high, or if ES takes it out first, whichever one takes it first, I'll go break even.
Nice.
But we removed, our previous stop loss. There you go. I'm break even now. Slippage is 1.25 points. We're in at 400.25, so we need one. There we go. So now we're kind of riding this trade. So we went from 147 ticks of risk down to 50, down to none. And the most we saw on this trade was 50 points of drawdown, 50 ticks of drawdown. That's it. We love it when that happens. Now the trade's free.
Oh, now you're getting another expansion. Beautiful, beautiful. Really well read. Really well read.
I'll give a breakdown on it when the trade closes break even or hits TP.
No break evens. No break evens.
I'm already breaking
straight,
but
straight
look,
to TP.
We have to be prepared for the worst, right? And the worst right now is a break even trade.
Still pretty good.
If you're in prop, if I'm on prop, I'm probably closing this here on 2 minis, 1.2, 1.3k. I'm gonna take that shit and run. Frame this trade out. Suddenly I'm up 1k on a prop account. Two minis. I'm probably like, yeah, you know what? I think we just take that and run. Base hits for the win.
Yeah. Base hits are where it's at. Is this your Apex Live account, or do you still have that? Or
yeah, this is just on my Apex Live account right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did they only do that with like a select few people, like you and like Jade Cap, or like did they?
Jade Cap got 50k. Okay, right. I will spill beans because this is exactly what happened. Right.
Okay.
They offered me and Jade Cap a live account. The amount of money that they offered us was pitiful. They tried to sweeten the deal with like a cash bonus paid to the bank. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I said, nah, I'm good. I want a 130k live account, or I'm not interested. They gave me a 130k live account. They gave JCap a 50k live account, and I assume the bonus on top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
130k, is that mimicking a specific amount of drawdown across 20 accounts?
Yeah, it's mimicking the 3k drawdown on 20 accounts. So 60k for 10, 130, well, 6.5. So worked out to be 130k.
Okay. Sweet. Like no strings, just like a pure live account, no drawdown rules, nothing like that.
I don't have rules. Yeah, I have a Mac. I don't have a hard daily loss limit. They expect us to set our own daily loss limit. So I just typically set a daily loss limit of like 4 or 5k. And it's and then once it's set, it gets enforced their side, so I can't change it. So I just have it set to like 4.5k every day, and then and that's it. And then whatever the balance is, I can trade the minis for half the margin requirements. So if I can trade 20 minis, the margin requirements, I think the margin requirement is like 2.5k a mini. So to trade 20 minis, I need a minimum of 50k in it.
How do they profit split you? Is this profit split pretty good, or is it
just 90-10? Yeah, 90-10.
Oh, 90, that's crazy. Yeah, like that's legitimate, like A booking you.
Yeah, it's just straight out. Yeah, I mean, it's just good marketing for them. I think it's basically the way they saw it, right?
Yeah,
I'm just never gonna say no to a 130k live account. It's just fucking People can hate on that all they want, but the only reason I'm in this situation is because they were able to view my trading data previously and determine it to be something that they want to back. I do not spread bet. No, I don't.
That's pretty cool. There's probably not many traders out there that get that kind of live account, right?
I don't know anyone. Yeah, I don't know anyone that's been offered a. I don't know anyone that's been offered a 130k live account from anyone.
Are you barred from buying accounts like
Oh yeah, but
evals?
that's been a while. Yeah.
Oh, I guess yeah. That's fair. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've always been interested in like talking to someone who like supposedly has like seed capital from like investors and stuff. Like supposedly like MMXM Trader has like private investors that he trades for and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just have no idea how you go about doing that. But I have any interest right now, but I guess just share a track record.
I've been offered like, hey, we have a bunch of clients. They want to, they want to diversify. They want a high risk portfolio. Are you in the market to take on 5-10 mil? Blah blah blah. Trade it in our account. We give you a sub account. You trade it. A 60-40 profit split in their favor because they put up all the money. I'm just like, nah, because like I'm not going to be throwing around fucking 200-300 minis of someone else's money because just I don't want to do that.
That'd be so stressful.
Stressful enough when it's your own money.
Exactly, let alone someone else's where like there's contracts and stuff on the
And
line.
also, you know how those stories go, right? It's always people are always like, yeah, we don't ask you about the performance and all this stuff or whatever, blah, blah. Everyone I know that manages money in some capacity on a Friday, they're like, oh, I just need to send out the weekly performance report.
Oh yeah.
Fuck
Man,
that.
The thing is like, if I was giving someone 5 mil to trade, I'd fucking want a weekly performance report.
Exactly.
Like you can't just say like, nah, do whatever. Like, no, dude, it's an investment. You gotta check. That would be terrible though to trade with that.
I'd want daily performance. Of course you would.
Yeah. I'd want them to stream it for me. Then watch. There you go. That's a really good 15-minute candle.
Yeah, it's good. And then just like this, we're going to be done. Stream's over. No, that's it. Everyone can go about their day.
Yeah.
I want JL. JL's going to be jumping out of a plane. He's going to his watch like, oh, the guy's long 40 NQ right now. Open on the other one. Like, fuck. I'm thinking short.
Talking to his Apple Watch. Hey Siri, enter 5 mini contracts long on NQ, please.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
I guess I need to get some...
Fuck you, MMN. Fuck you. How about them ones?
I was just about to say I need to get some Spain merch for the streams.
Yeah. I'm Spanish now. I can't speak it, but I identify as Spanish now. Please respect my transition. Jace, fuck you, bro. How about that? Where's Colombia in the World Cup? Oh, wait. Yeah, out a long time ago.
Why would you get the losing team jersey? Because...
Fuck Messi, that's why.
Yeah, I'm on Spain. I like an underdog, man. I love
Yamin Yamal is bringing it home. What can we say? Just home is now Spain. I'm buying a house in Spain. Officially, I'm not going to be wrong. I'm going to buy a house in Spain before Sunday.
You wanted France to win? Well, that tells me everything I need to know about you as
La
a person.
baguette. La baguette. You guys seen? No, I haven't seen it. I'll tell you what, though. It's so dumb of the English team to let Messi control the midfield without any pressure. That guy's just going to find a hole. Are you fucking dumb?
I support Spain because Yamal is a cutie pie. I support Spain because Juno is a cutie pie and he's my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for me right now, right, all I really care about is we had an hourly low on ES. Oh wait, just bring up my full screen, guys, just for a second. Sorry, just so I can explain this, right? Okay, so we have an look at these higher time frame candles, yeah? Ignore the open, high, low, close candles. At least for now. So we have these candles, 15-minute, hourly, 4-hour, right? If we look at the 15, NQ took a low, ES did not. So you got divergence here. Right? Actually, it's actually here. Alright, so you got divergence at this low, but then you also have divergence at this low. Right? NQ failed to take out its hourly low, showing, you know, they're bidding this up here. Someone's bidding it despite puking ES. You then get divergence again. They puke NQ the next time. Yeah? So they puke NQ. Still didn't take the low, but there's divergence here. So basically suggests that they started buying ES, they puked NQ, stopped everyone out, and then ran. It's kind of like a good trade for me. And then at 9 o'clock, we create an hourly swing, a 15-minute swing, which means 9 to 9:15 should just trade higher. 9 o'clock opens. Immediately trades a little bit lower, and then just immediate to the upside. They rebalance 50% of the range, and now they're just trading higher. We go break even here. We trailed here. And now all I care about is how the 4-hour closes at 9. 4-hour close at 9. 4-hour closes at 10. Because for me, ES is an expansion candle and NQ is an expansion candle because we have that divergence of the low. So really, from 9 till 10, I kind of only really expect NQ to go up. I'm in this trade to here. If we get tagged out here, I kind of don't care about it then. And then I'll look at 10 and see what happens. If 10 creates a swing, we probably trade higher. And then we go from there. I could do one of two things here. I could take one off at this premium discount, right? Because there's two different premium discounts ongoing. I could take one off, or I could just take two off. I'm going to take two off. I risk 1.5k to make, what, 4k roughly? 2.7. So a little bit over 4k. And if not, I take a break even. And we go from there. So I understand that you think it might be messy, but this is just a really, really nice setup. Diverging at the low, around that 50% mark over here on ES. Diverging at the low, rebalance, and then potentially go lower with the daily candle and the overall trend right now. It's kind of my thought process.
Gold did hit our POI gang, -2 standard deviations of that 15-minute breaker. However, we did not get that retracement into that 15-minute breaker.
Chase, I'll fucking ban you, bro. You might work for me, but I swear I will ban you right now.
Got a really nice 5-minute breaker there too. So if anyone took those shorts on gold, those are really nice.
If we get stopped out break even at 9:30, right? I probably would then just accept that, like, that's it, you know? It's whatever. But overall, I think this is looking pretty good. They're stair-stepping it up. The closer we get to 9:30, the more likely I'll cut it. But I think right now it looks good. Max Zeus 100. That almost sounds like Max and my dog, and my Duke. It's the name of your two dogs combined? Nice. Dude, who is this guy? You're just gonna get banned from every chat, you know that, right?
Which guy?
You don't know because it's just weird, but this guy, it's just so fucking odd.
Said good morning from Florida.
No,
Max?
yeah. But don't draw attention to it.
Okay. I don't know the lore.
Oh, CF. No, mate. My TBT my TBT 5 accounts are gone. We traded them on holiday. No, sorry. They're actually up. I traded them yesterday, in the afternoon, and got caught up on them. I was still trying to get out of the fucking trading drawdown. It's so annoying when you up 1k on an account and you fucking and it's blown. It's just so frustrating. You got on live accounts, they put you on development immediately. Damn. Saw a Porsche the other day with another plate, lab8055. It's not me. It's not me though. CF, am I watering the grass? I've been trying, bro, but it's fucking annoying, to be honest. I keep forgetting. We've got an attenuation tank under the garden, in the middle of the garden, and in the heat, it's just sucked all the water out. So basically, I'm just filling up the attenuation tank. You water your grass? What the fuck do you think I do? You think I pay someone to fucking water the grass?
Who doesn't water their grass?
What the fuck?
You gotta water your grass.
Bro, I'd love to get a sprinkler system, but like honestly, it's just not worth it for me.
You have your backyard's just like a pretty straight, like rectangle, right?
Yeah.
Like you could just get an oscillating sprinkler and it'd be good.
Yeah, but it obviously you have to move them. Right. Ideally, what I need like a one long system in the middle that has like 3 sprinklers, and I can just put them all on, and it just waters the entire lawn.
Okay.
But the water pressure actually just isn't good enough right now because we're actually on a hose pipe ban. So if I do use the hose pipe and someone rats me out, then I get a fine. But fuck it, the fine's nothing anyway. So
why are you guys on a ban? It's just
because it's just too hot.
Too hot, yeah.
My bias right now is up to about 29,502 and then potentially lower. Good morning, Kane. How do you know which inverted fair value gap to enter? Doesn't order flow volume help you in any way? It's a problem I face sometimes, which is better to enter. I mean, the reality is like no one really knows, you know. Like it's just I like to enter these sorts of trades when they diverge and then they rebalance with low resistance, liquidity, saying stair stepping down, low resistance to liquidity, whatever you want to call it. All I really care about is 50%, you know. Can you suggest some good names to learn options from? Carmine Risotto, he's good. Is it risotto? Maybe not risotto. That's food. I don't know what it is. Carmine. If you search Carmine, It's good. Can we see a transition? Gosh. Yeah, but the Ashraf brothers don't really teach anymore, especially Umar. Check out the Great British Lawn CO. They got a nice load of feeds you can attach to your hose, really helping our lawn in this heat. Okay, I'll check it out, bro. I'll send it to my father. He loves the lawn. Someone sent me a house the other day with a garden that's 2.2 acres. That shit is crazy, chat. In fact, we can all look at it if you want.
Shit, that's crazy. It's a fucking farm.
Honestly, it's kind of nice though.
I gotta see that shit. Makes my garden look like fucking nothing.
The downside is that the house is only to rent. You can't buy it, and the rent on it is 35k a month.
Sorry, 35k? How big is this house?
It's pretty fucking massive, yeah. I'm just trying to find it. Holy heli, yeah. I mean, you could have a helicopter on the lawn. It's that big, yeah. No. Someone just sent me it. It said, wow, look at this. I'll tell you what, let's just do max price. 30. Let's do 40. And then scroll down. As in 35,000 Great British pounds? Yes, 35,000 Great British pounds.
Or 70,000 Canadian dollars.
Correct, 70,000 Canadian.
That's fucking stupid. That's so crazy. Oh my god.
Would you still get a mortgage? I mean, it's sensible to have some sort of mortgage, right? Where the fuck? You know what? Let's just do this. I find the link in my phone. HP 10. Okay,
when
here's the
lab merch.
Soon. Okay, this is the garden and this is the house. Oh, it won't let me fucking paste it because it's being gay. Alright, well, there you go.
Holy shit, that lawn is beautiful too.
Yeah, it is really nice. 2.2 acres.
Shit. Oh wait, do you guys call the garden like your yard?
Yeah, the back garden, yeah. Like that, yeah.
I thought you meant like a garden, like a vegetable garden.
Oh no, it's just a lawn, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say 2.2 acre garden. What the fuck?
Yeah, what you grow in there? You know what I'm saying? But it's really not. I mean, it's a 7-bedroom house in the middle of Surrey. Not in the middle, in the countryside of Surrey. Um, with a separate part of it where you can have staff living in. Why is my cell stop moved? Did I move this by mistake?
Let me.
I think I did. It's funny, right? Because the house actually comes with 2 classic Porsches that are in the house for decoration. I was looking at it, it's fucking nuts.
You did move it. You went to grab the picture and like make it smaller and drag from the corner. You grabbed your cell stop and dragged it up.
I moved it back. Yeah,
I'd be annoyed. Hell? Could you imagine? Oh fuck. Bro, are you looking for shorts? I do think that once we get to some sort of premium area, we can continue shorts. I won't be taking any trades today, though. I'm already done from the Asia session, because quite frankly, New York session can suck a bag of dicks.
Damn.
Oops, sorry. Yeah. So if I don't need to trade, then I won't. But I do think some sort of expansion lower is probably in the cards once we get to some sort of premium area. Best case scenario, take Kane out of 502, 503, and then just reverse. And everybody's happy. What we got going on though? We got some hourly high SMT with ES.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get a little burst above, take me out, and then go from there. I'm just going to remove this because what I actually want to do is I probably just want to sell one here, because the open here could just literally tick this and I'd be annoyed. So now I'm just scaling out into this area. So I'm cutting myself short of 20 points on one, and then we go from there. We'll see. I know a lot of you are probably going to be really upset with me if this hits break even. So I'm just going to caveat with this now. If you're in this trade and you took it with me, you manage your own trade. I'm really okay with this coming down to 404 and stopping me out. If you're not, I would tell you straight up, close your trade right now.
Cube, I was picturing a whole cornfield in the backyard. Yeah, I was picturing a fucking compound full of marijuana. Did we just have the 1 hour bearish value gap on NQ? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I wouldn't be too concerned about it until you close below the 915 low in the 1 minute. But I think this might just honestly, this is retracing into the gap, and then we could probably get another expansion higher. Like, I think NQ is probably due to take some liquidity on some scale. I mean, we have the daily high S&T failure swing, and we also have the London high failure swing with YM. I think we could probably get up higher. I don't know where, but somewhere in a premium.
I don't need to separate these because I limited in and then put my stop and then my TP manually. These are not OCO orders, so my stop remains 2, and then once one gets tagged out, I would change this to 1, and if they all get tagged out, I would just delete it. Right, that's it. And we've got the open here in what, 11 seconds? Yeah, 11 seconds. Good luck, everyone. Trade safe. Remember, losing trade's a good trade as long as you follow your rules. There we go. Full TP.
Beautiful.
cut ourselves short 20 points on one, but the end.
Totally fair. Good trade. Really good trade.
W. Nice and early.
To the pub. Straight to the pub.
That's it, boys.
Let's go.
All right, Mag. How you doing, brother? Okay, so, I mean, we're stair-stepping down, right? We took out a daily high yesterday on ES, I think. No, we didn't. So today was a really nice reversal, actually, just to play 50%. What is your name, Trader Crane? Do you lift things? Don't know if that's like a poor joke or just a misspell. Previous week high today.
It's crazy.
Crane's liftings? Yeah, my name's Kane with a K.
Bit of a reach. Bit of a reach for a joke.
Well, we've got 4 hour swings on ES and NQ now. If we can hold up here for 10, probably going to be long biased into the day.
Don't really have any sort of session liquidity within this range until you get up to London high. YM is strongest. It's actually at a new, nearly forming a new high of week. It is nice when you have YM or NQ leading in a specific direction. Like T-Trades mentioned it yesterday. When ES is leading, it tends to kind of screw things up because ES likes to be in the middle of the correlation, like NQ and YM on the opposing ends of strength and weakness, or vice versa, and then ES somewhere in the middle. When you have that, you have really clear correlation and it's a lot easier to decipher. But yesterday, if you guys remember, we had ES expanding while NQ was stalling and actually dumping below its pre-market lows from 830. And then that ended up leading to a massive sell-off on NQ. So when you have that, ES leading in a specific direction, sometimes there's some fuckery going on. Yeah, that was a tough one, Fox. 100% tough one. Okay, my dad got into trading age 52. What's your advice to him? He bought a book on crypto. Sell the book on crypto and go watch T-Trade's videos and go to his website and learn his core concepts.
There you go. Oh, yeah. I don't think I don't know anyone that's read a book and really been like, oh, wow, yeah, that makes so much sense to trading. People can sit here and say that trading isn't emotional. Like, sure. If you want to say that to yourself, makes you feel better, great. But I'm telling you, at some point, trading will get emotional, and you need to be able to regulate that. You just have to. So,
closing below this 928 candle would likely confirm shorts to the downside. Obviously, to the downside. Dumb thing to say. -2 standard deviations is resting at the Tuesday low. It's also right in line with the -4 standard deviations of that 50-minute breaker from the high a day. Not going to take it, but this is 100% something that I would be interested in. This is kind of where we'd want to see the retracement to. We got SMT at the high of day with YM. Do we have any Shorter term S&T with yes, no.
We do.
Oh yeah. At the
9:32. Well, I mean, depends if you class equal highs or not, but
yeah,
ES
the
made
7
equal
a.m.
highs.
7 a.m. high.
NQ failed to do that. Wow, this is a W, right? I mean, fucking hell, I got tagged out of it, traded a little bit higher, and it's now fully retraced. Let's see, we take it again.
Super, super clean short here. Had a nice retracement into that 1 minute breaker. That was 100% entry there. Just not taking, but I'll draw it up on here for where we'd be in. Hope some of you are in this. This is actually super buttery. Short off OR. Nice, nice, nice. Are you shorting now? I am not. I'm not trading this morning, but this is, I'm just marking it up because this is my model. It's just I'm not taking it because I'm already in my max, near my max profit on the day from the overnight session. So I'm just marking it up because it is a trade I would take.
Did it really tag that entry again, really?
Go and tap 930 and oh, it tagged the IF. Oh no, just missed the IFPG. 1 minute.
I think that's a really good short there, though.
Mm-hmm.
I could be convinced if they come back one more. Yeah, that's a really clean short.
Solid. Really nice rejection off of that 930 opening price there. Oh, that is buttery. Oh, you added Meg? Nice. Solid. Yeah, we'd be looking for Tuesday low and then just probably a drag into the standard deviations below here. Then you might even be able to leave runners if we get it super heavy, because we do have the 4-hour breaker projections below as well. Shelby's in at 75.86 on ES. Anthony's in. Nice. Good luck, guys. I wish I could be in it with you all. But fucking consistency. That darn consistency rule.
I'm in shorts. Good luck, brother.
Nice. Nice. Good luck. Good luck. I'm not really on fire. I just highlighted it. Can't really take credit for a trade I didn't take. Why not short here? I'm not short because I'm already at max profit for the day, or like out of like 1100 is max profit. I'm at like 900 profit. So I'm not going to take this trade just to make an extra $200, to be so real with you.
It depends what you mean by it's changed, Mag, because my crypto trading was completely different. It was more like support, resistance, 4-hour low. But yeah, I mean, it's just evolved over the time. The logic's kind of still there. Kind of always been the same, at least since turning some sort of profitability. Yeah, I think this is just going to start careering lower.
Yeah.
Now you use like 4PO3 using close on candles. You always do that without the indicator. The indicator I didn't make. Someone else made it for me. But yeah, basically what I used to wait for, let's just say like this was a support and resistance level. What I would do is I would wait for a 4-hour closure inside of this candle. And then I would wait for the next candle. Let's just say that this is the candle closure. I would basically limit this stop loss below the support and resistance level, and I would normally get in like that, and I would go break even at the basically the opening price of this candle. So it's more like swing trading. Oof.
Okay, there's the low. You guys can probably go break even now if you are in this short. You don't want to see this come back. You want to see this melt right through this low towards low of week.
Is it DLL on my Apex? Yeah, it's manual though. I get to set it. So I set it and then it locks in for the day. If I take a trade without it, then it gets their manual 5% one gets put in.
Could your dad get into swing trading at age 52? Man, your dad could do anything. He could be 72. He can get into trading as long as he still has his wits about him. Like, took one off at that sell side liquidity. Nice. Don't blame you. All right, Chance, maxed out consistency for the day. Time for some more coffee. Good short for those who took. Good luck. Have fun. Nice, Fox. Good shit, brother. Enjoy the rest of your day. Swinging at 72 is risky. I mean, all depends on how much money you have, right? Obviously, don't risk everything. Obviously, the older you get, the safer you want to play with your money. But CPI at 72 is risky. Heart attack risk. No, Trump tweets at 72 is risky. Where can I learn the lab model? I heard the Discord is now closed, or I can't see access on the website now anyway. Well, if you tune in to the lab stream when Kane's trading, you will see real time how the lab model works.
Mag, to answer your question, when I smacked Apex, it was just 4-hour lows, inversions, trading to 15-minute highs, more often than not. So yeah, it's exactly the same. There were a couple of trades in there that I would be like, missed the low through midnight during London, midnight to Asia high. Especially when the stat map was on fire. Like that whole shit was just like, you could basically trade that non-stop, you know? I think anyone can pick up trading at any age. I think that there is just a clear correlation between someone young being able to spend 16 hours a day trying to learn versus someone older that has a life, commitments, responsibilities, etc., not being able to spend that much time doing it. You know, that's just the way I think about it.
I think the hardest kind of phase in someone's life to learn trading would be like when they have young children. Like if you have like a baby or like a couple of young kids and like a wife and a job and all that stuff, like that's when it would be hardest, like picturing that. But like if you're a little older too and I still have responsibilities, I don't know. But like the thing is like if it matters to you, you'll make time and you'll make it work. Everyone's journey looks a little bit different. So like, I don't know. I usually like any of my friends that want to get into trading, I try to deter them because I'm like, a lot of them, I feel like don't realize how much time and effort it takes. Like it literally takes so much sacrifice. But like if they're persistent, it's honestly like such a rewarding and fulfilling career if you like just to put yourself through all that and go through all that effort and time and sacrifice and like to come out on the other side and like really see progress, like to know that you did it all by yourself is super rewarding. Yeah, it's exactly it. No matter where you are in life, it's hard, like, right? You always like the best time to, it's like a Warren Buffett quote, but like it applies to everything in life. Like the best time to invest was 10 years ago. The second best time to invest is right now. And like you could say the same for like investing in your future or like investing in yourself. I send my friends videos, be like, watch this and come talk to me. They never come back. Yeah, it's usually how it goes. I'm teaching one of my good mates how to trade right now, and I'm trying to keep him on it. So hopefully he sticks to it. But it'll be the first time I've taught a friend how to trade.
How would I compare TLM to this year to last year and the year before? I think not last year, the year before was like exceptional, right? Last year wasn't bad. There was like a very dry period in the middle of the year where I think a lot of people got very discouraged using it or doing it. Like we went on quite a period where it was break even, loser, break even, loser. But then like we got some really like big trades off the back of it. And I understand that some people like don't hold all of those trades to like full TP or, you know, for the big targets, but I'm just speaking from my own personal experience. This year is probably the year that I have traded the least. I'm up on the year, but it's not like a crazy amount because I've just been really busy with other projects and stuff that I personally and the team have been working on. That's just meant that I haven't found the time to trade. But overall, this year isn't as good as last year or the year before, but I think it's not a great comparison for me personally because I haven't traded day in, day out like I did the previous 2 years.
Okay, so there's -2 standard deviations of that 1 minute breaker. Coming up on TP here. I mean, you guys are more than free to close out of this low of week. Personally, for me, if I was in it, how I would manage it would probably be a closure here as well, just because like base hits are kind of the way to go for me on prop. But if you have room to run, then hold a runner. Hold a runner for like 29, 111. I mean, I don't see this thing slowing down. I think this next 4-hour candle is just going to open up and we're going to continue to melt. Yeah, super solid trade. I wish I could have been in it with you. It kind of makes it a little less sweet, but it's good to see you guys rip that shit.
The old alley-oop, longs to shorts.
Yeah. It's exactly what we said. Go get Kane's TP and then reverse.
Yeah, when I'm like really like when I feel the desire to like really lock in with trading, I basically, it sounds pathetic, but I look at the chart more or less all parts during the day. Like I'll have it open somewhere. I might not be doing something with it. Yeah, but yeah, to stay connected. Yeah, I'll be looking at it and be like, that's pretty dry right now. And we just got like, and I'll see like a pop somewhere and I'll be like, oh, what was that? And I'll look at it, like, so, Sounds bad, but like when I'm really locking in on it, I really lock in on it. Um, when I was in Cape Town during that bigger period where I think it's a lot of the mentorship students that I taught for that one-off, I would get to the market in the morning, trade live, go run mentorship for 2 hours, probably eat for maybe half an hour to an hour, hang around in the market for 2 hours, working, doing whatever, call it a day, go out, eat, come back. I was really locked in for like a whole month. Like,
And what a view you had too. That shit was crazy.
yeah, it was great. It made it easier just to be able to lock in and go out and then come back and do whatever.
Oh, for sure.
There's no PDF or strategy. I mean, at some point I will make the mentorship videos like public. The reality there is I don't want it right now. People pay good money for it, and I don't particularly want to give it away for free, because if someone did that to me, I would probably be a little bit annoyed. So I think the reality is I will probably remake them.
You think trading is good as a single source of income? I'll let Kane answer that, and then I will say my piece.
No, I don't think, like, you're gonna have bad periods in trading. So let me just explain to you, like, the average year of a trader. You're really good January, February. You're on top of the moon. You go out and buy a Porsche because you're fucking elated. You spend, let's say you make 200 grand. I'm just making numbers, all right? You make 200 grand. You go and spend 60 grand of it on a Porsche. Okay, well, where I live, 50 grand of it's owed to the tax man. So you got 100 grand of your 200. You just went and spent 60 of it on a Porsche. You got 40 grand. If you now go on a dry streak for the next 3 months, you've got to live on that 40 grand. And I'm telling you, if you're trading full time, 40 grand is a lot of money. But your lifestyle, you'll probably be spending 5 to 6 of it a month, just living, going out, doing nice things, going on holidays because you got all this free time. You'll have a nicer house. Suddenly that 40 grand doesn't stretch too far. I'm just speaking from my personal experiences. I haven't bought a Porsche, but you know what I mean? So if suddenly you go on those dry periods, suddenly you're like, fuck, I need to make money. And when you need to make money in trading, you don't make money. So I think having a backup of money, a backup of, an income, having a job, whether it be part-time or, consult or do whatever, you have to have some skills outside of trading, because, okay, yeah, it's fun to just, it's fun to just go out and turn up to the chart at 9 a.m. and be done by 10 and have fucking 7 hours of the day to do whatever you want with, like by the time everyone finishes work at 6-7 o'clock. Cool. But you could do something with those 6-7 hours to make another income source, and trust me, it will alleviate the dread that Ice Cube just mentioned, during the drier months, because you will have periods where you just don't make that much money, and yeah, you'll go from there. So I think ultimately it's always better.
Yeah, I agree with all of that. My angle is like, obviously the money for sure, but like having that second source of income, it does alleviate that stress. But also, like, for me personally, I think about like fulfillment too. And like trading isn't a really fulfilling job, but like starting a business, starting something, building something from the ground up, but also and doing something that like either provides for your community or for other people or whatever, like to like bring something to the world and provide value. I think that's a very big factor for me, hence why I still do my job. I mean, my job doesn't clash a lot with trading. Like, I have a really good schedule, but I don't think I'm starting to think more about like what I want my kids to know me as too, like future kids. I don't have any kids right now, but I'm starting to think about that. Like not that there's anything wrong with being a full-time trader, but like, I don't want my kids to be like, oh, like daddy sits at home on his desk all day and like he just does this and that. But like, I think it'd be cool to have them know like, oh, he does this, he's started this business, or he's a firefighter, he does this or that, right? Like, think about like how you want your kids to view you as well and the example you want to set. Um, Not that I won't be trading my kids how to, or teaching my kids how to trade, trading my kids how to teach, teaching my kids how to trade. But yeah, it's a big fulfillment factor for me too. I think find something you're super passionate about and find a way to like provide for the world with it. Yeah, of course it's possible, but it's a lot of unnecessary stress, that you could just like get a second income. Just hold it here from now to 10 and we long after 10 on it. Nah, man, I think 10's gonna fucking dump, dude. I don't think today's the day that you long, personally. We've met a lot of projections, so you can probably be out, but I would be leaving runners too. Yeah, just because it's 10 doesn't mean that we're going to reverse. If you only need $3,000 to live or $3,500, of course, trading is enough. No, I mean, that's not the point though, because like, it doesn't matter. You could scale it, but it's the fact that like not every month is going to be a profitable month.
Okay, let me just reframe this, right? Who remembers, right, working your first job where you got paid, minimum wage, right? Let's just all agree we all remember that, right? Like our first job, we got paid less money, right? Let's just be clear. Who remembers that? Jace is the only person? Yeah, exactly, right? And who remembers no longer working minimum wage, right? As your money goes up, your lifestyle goes up. And I'm telling you, in trading, you suddenly start to make, let's just take what is the average, let's just say like a successful prop trader makes 10 grand a month, 15 grand a month, 20 grand a month, whatever, like, I don't know, let's just pick any number, it doesn't matter. But it's above minimum wage. Let's just say it's above minimum wage because a single payout is 2 grand. You have 2-3 accounts, you're making 6-7 grand. Like, cool. You have to be completely naive to not think that your lifestyle is going to get more expensive the moment you start making more money. It's just a fact of life.
Lifestyle creep. That's what they call it, right?
Like, I'm gonna be 100% honest. There were periods in my life where I would make, 5-6 grand a month post tax, and I lived a really nice life. If I don't spend 20 grand living a month, I did nothing all month. That sounds dramatic, but that's just the facts. I spend a lot of money doing nice stuff because my lifestyle creeped up. If I went to go back and work 6K a month, I would not be able to do all the things that I do on an average month. That's just the truth. I wouldn't be able to afford to run my car, pay £1,000 insurance, across the year, a month. I pay it up front, obviously, but I wouldn't be able to afford £1,000 insurance a month. I wouldn't be able to afford to put £600 of fuel in my car, replace the windscreen every 2 months when the tires are like, do you know what I mean? Like, shit like that happens. And the thing is okay, yeah, you very very much can live within your means, making 20, 30, 40, 50k a month. But a lot of people don't. That's the facts. Like 95% of people don't. So the whole point here, and we're getting back to the original question, is trading full-time like advised? No, a lot of people don't advise it. It's why full-time traders still draw a salary. It's why they get paid commission on their trading performances. It's why it banks up, because you're going to have dry periods. The end. And if you don't have dry periods, well, dry periods, well, don't worry about it, because you're going to be a trillionaire. So it doesn't matter. Money doesn't matter to you. Yeah, it's like 11k a year, yeah.
I do it full time, only job, and I wouldn't advise it. I just have a super strong mentality that I can deal with it, I think. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you can 100% do it. It's a matter of if you want that stress or not. I don't think you fucking get the point, brother. I don't know what else we could say to you.
If you only need 3,500 a month, yes, but Mez, you're not getting it, bro. You need 3,500 today. Once you start making 10k a month, that 3,500 is going to be 5-6 grand. You're going to get, oh, I can afford a MacBook. Okay, I'll buy it. Or maybe I'll finance it. Oh, okay, maybe I'm going on holiday. Okay, cool. Well, that holiday's 10 grand for this. Like, you don't believe it because you don't live it, but I'm telling you, it's just a fact. It's just how it is. Like, I'm telling you for a fact, I've been there, I've done it, I've lived it. I'm older than most people. I've been doing this too long to tell you that it doesn't. Yeah, Amez, bro, then go make 100 grand. Don't work for 5 years and let me know how you get on. Like, bro, you can sit here and say that you would do that, but if I gave you 100 grand today, you blow it within 4 months. I'm telling you that for a fact. You don't think it, but I know it. Why do you think most people that win the lottery end up broke? Because people don't know what to do with money. Like, it's just a fact. The moment people come into money or start making really good money, you do really reckless things with it. Everyone can sit here and say, oh, that's not true. That's not true. Well, that's a fact. So why most footballers, most basketball players, most NFL players go broke. There's no maybe about it, but yeah, whatever. You tell yourself whatever. If you think that you need to make $3,500 a month to quit your job, I recommend you do not do that. But when you do that, you let me know 12 months later how you get on. And I hope to pray that it works out for you. But I know the statistics say it most likely will not.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Jordan. A lot of people are too proud to go backwards as well.
RTY says hold my beer. Yeah, anyway, let's get back to the market. Nothing here right now. Oh, fucking hell. It's just going up.
The math is 100k, you're 5-6 years free, and this is 5-6 years, you make another 100k. Dude, if you think you can live off of 100k in 5-6 years in this economy, you're fucked.
It depends where you live, obviously.
Yeah. If you live, somewhere where the currency is a lot.
If you live in the
currency
West,
goes a lot further. Yeah. Like in the West, like 100 grand a year salary doesn't even get you that far.
Yeah. The thing is though, Mag, right? He lives in Germany. Okay, now I know he's talking shit. Okay, Mag, yeah, but the thing is no one listens to their parents, right?
Yeah.
Are you against Germany?
Germany is not.
No, bro. I just have friends that live in Germany that make 4 or 5k a month, and they struggle to live. So I know for a fact, and they live way below their means because they struggle. You make 3.5k a month. Germany takes what, 40% of it? Okay, so now you need to make 7.
Doesn't matter if it's 4 or 5k a month from trading or a normal job. It's still the same amount of fucking money, dipshit. 4 or 5k a month in Germany is probably enough if you live in your mom's fucking basement, dude.
I mean, it's anyway, you're frustrating chat, so let's just chill out, all right? But Czech Republic and Germany are a bit different. You know that, don't you?
Bray, you angry, stupid idiot. All right. See you later, MS. I won't
Abish,
ban him. I'll just
that's
let him
the
talk shit.
that's the route you should do. You know, that's the route you should go down. Live below your means, stack money for 2-3 years. You know, do whatever. Take all the pressure off of, you know, what of anything. But the truth is people don't do that. But you know, when you've got 20 grand sitting in your bank account, not doing anything, you've paid your taxes, you've got no responsibilities on it, you naturally think to spend it. I probably want to short this back into the low, so I'm probably going to wait for, well, we took out this 15-minute high. I'd probably wait for 10-15, maybe short. ES just tagged its opening price, so yeah, no one calculates taxes till you've got to fucking pay it, you know. Yeah, exactly. Put your payouts into SpaceX, not financial advice. Fuck you, Ice Cube. Yeah, don't listen to Ice Cube. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah.
Hit our POI and basically just completely ripped off of it. Hope you guys took some profit at the standard deviations in the low of the week. As the conversation's done, brother, we can move on.
Top Step bringing out 250k combine, 25 minis, highest payout cap they've ever offered at 25k, 10k loss limit, 5k daily loss limit, one-time purchase, no rebuilds, no resets. That doesn't sound bad. Ice Cube, what do you think about that? I mean, as you dragged the point out way too long, bro. You frustrated people. They're allowed to be frustrated. You didn't get the point. Only $1,000? It's $500.
The bane of all traders is strat jumping. Yeah. A lot of times people don't give their edge enough time to work.
Bird Dog, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, I don't know, Jordan. He's hit or miss. Some days he's great. Some days he's great. Other days he's this. But it's all good. It's all good. Is it 10 already? Shit. Am I free to go, boss?
Yeah, you're free. Yeah, you go, bro.
Okay. Or do you want me to stay? I can hang out.
No, it's up to you, bro. It's up to you. It doesn't matter.
I'm not really trading anyway, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, good. I guess we walked through the short that most of you guys took. Super clean day. Actually, like probably one of the better New York AMs. Where's the owner from the Lab Live? He's right here. Not me, Kane. But yeah, okay, I'm out. You guys have a good rest of your day, Kane. Nice trade today. Enjoy the rest of your day, big dog.
See you later, brother.
I'll be back tomorrow morning for the AM session. So good luck the rest of the day. Chat with y'all later. Peace out.
Peace. Honestly, I think I like this 10 a.m. open. I like the hourly swing. I would like to see some divergence of the highs, and I'd probably look to reshort. I'd look to short this. That's where I'm feeling. I think it's short here feels good, but today no entry. Closing at 7605. Yeah, I like that. You managed to catch 640 ticks. You're big chilling. Did you short from higher this morning? Because like that's a lot. 640 ticks? Where the fuck are you getting 640 ticks from? You sure at 934? Oh, bro, I'm looking at this, right? And this is points. Yeah, yeah, ignore me. Amez, politely, shut up, right? I've been more than polite multiple times now. I've asked to move on 3 or 4 times. Give it up. I'm not interested in having this conversation. You don't get it. I'm not trying to make you get it. I will let you figure it out. The end. Done. Move on. Last warning. Jesus fucking Christ. What are his monthly is realistic? He screws an extra store and expectations, doing 20 on every month. Well, you gotta understand, averages of art, you're gonna have periods where you make 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and you're gonna have periods where you lose 3, 4, 5. You know? So I think averagely, if you can make 1 to 2% a month, I think you're fucking chilling, right? But the thing is everyone, including me, is not happy with 2% a month. That's the reality. Annually, last year I made about 30%, but there were periods I was drawn down bad, you know. I might just premature short this, but that means we have to go back down here in 4 minutes. Nah, I'm gonna wait. I want to see a 15-minute high. What do you see? Makes longs not valid. No 4-hour low, no hourly low, hourly high. Kind of just telling me that this is a retrace. This took out 50%. Great. Pull back into here. Trade lower. ES trades through. Fail. I'm gonna wait for the new 15-minute candle. I would really like to short this, out of somewhere like this area, but yeah. I'm not trading any props right now. The only thing I'm trading right now is my personal live account and the Apex live account. That's it. I mean, 20R a month, you're not doing 20R a month consistently, you know? Tops at 250k express funded standard, have at least $5,000 winning days. On an account that size, you can do that. Maintain your balance between payouts. That kind of makes sense. Payout cap 25k. I don't think that that's a horrible account. I'm going to be honest. Oh, of course, I have losing months. Yeah, 100%. It's a fact of individual, but Kane, you lame bad example. What do you mean? Bad example of what? There's no exception to the Discord, bro. You can get in the Discord, but the material's not in the Discord. The material, well, actually, some of it is, but not all of it. There's only 250 available to buy. Oh, it's an experiment. Yeah, they'll bring it out. They'll realize it's profitable and bring it out. I mean, 250, like, think of it like this, right? If they sell 250 of them at $4.99, that's 125k. If 5 people make it a payout, they don't make money. So there has to be a lower than 5% rate of payouts on it. Oh, honestly, no offense. I really do not want to explain myself about this anymore. I'm handing out fucking timeouts because I can't deal with retards today. Goodbye. Gable, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Okay. Honestly, I'm just trying to be more patient, but people just come in on delay, start bringing up a conversation about. It's just absolutely nuts. Without us, Kane, trading is boring. That's why you created the lab. Don't be rude. Anyone else want to step out of line today? I'm giving them out for free. How many hours of backtesting have I done in my life? Oh, fuck, I have no idea. Yeah, that guy's... I'm giving out bans, timeouts, 24-hour timeouts. Nah, Lewis, you're good. Oh, you came back on another one. Oh, you're that guy, aren't you? Bro, I can give these out for free all day. I couldn't care if you are active here every single day. If you want to be a fucking ass, I will ban you out. You make zero impact on my life, just letting you know. I do this because I want to do this, not because I have to. I don't need to deal with persistent, stupid questions and rudeness despite being asked to move on multiple times. Keep coming back. Honestly, I'll ban them all. I don't care. You actually can't lifetime ban on YouTube, which is just dumb. Lewis, yes, I can. Bray, don't say that. Delete that. That's not. You're just encouraging it now. Can you answer? I'm not asking stupid shit. No, you're not, bro. I'm not banning you. Don't worry about it. I'm not asking you for trying to learn. You know, the reality is, Lewis, is that it will come out, just not right now. I just don't have the time to record the content. The Discord isn't open. I can't make an exception for you, and you know, and not for everyone else. I have to be consistent with it. And as of right now, you can't. If you go to T-Trade's material on YouTube, that's a really good comment. There's logic that is used in the TLM, but the logic for understanding C2 and C3 is there. That is correct. And if you go to Chart Fanatics video, I explain the understandings of why I want the market to move where I want it to do. You apply the logic of C2, C3, and understand that I want to trade the reversal in candle 2. And the way that I do that is by aligning the hourly, the 15-minute, and going break even at a 15-minute high. Does Claude not know about the lab model yet? I'll teach him, don't worry. I think I am actually going to short the opening range right here. Because I like this. Small trade, don't want to give back too much of the money if it's a loser. But I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. There's not really much in here other than this inversion, right, that we could play off. It's the truth. So I'm just taking the opening range, which is the 30-second print, the first 30-second print. So my short, there you go, we would have been in this now anyway, but and if we go higher, then I'm just done for the day. I'll take this small L and move on. Wait, actually, it's actually this one. That's the hourly one. It's about 2-hour trade. We'll see. What's the stop on this? 720. I would add to this if we come back through. I would just sell stop it. So I'd be risking 1,600. That would take me down about half of my profit for the day, which is about 4K. And then we'd be risking 1,600 to make about 1.3, 2.6. So if you want to know why I added, it's because purely because of divergence. We diverged at the high. NQ still looks weak. And that's it. What golf's on, Sean? I'll have to go downstairs and put it on. Chill out. Really, if we look at ES right now, the one thing we want to see ES do is fail through this area, and then we got a really clean setup, right? We just need a good closure through. British Open. Fuck. How did I not know that? I usually trade live, mainly just Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm gonna in August. I'm going to Turkey at the end of, in like a week, only for a few days. And when I get back, I'm gonna try and stream here Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. It's not gonna happen every single day, but that's gonna be my aim. My aim's gonna try and be on here every day. But don't think that I win every day like this. Just to be clear, we have rough periods just like anyone, but we'll always keep it 100. Dude, I didn't say anything to you. But sure, if you want to just highlight that you are a mess, no worries. Well, you can get the same action. I like giving these out. I enjoy it. So more. Come on, Amez. Do more of them. Come on. I wouldn't want it to come this close to because we actually did have discount here. We just didn't take a low. So I am going to go break even here. It's about a point. Honestly, bro, I'd need to go and look at the data. I don't want to say something off the top of my head. The win rate varies though heavily. Like there are some periods where it goes down to 20% and some months is up at 60, 70%. So take the averages of those two. It's probably about there. No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Lewis, but the truth is I think people rush. I think people rush backtesting. How long does it take you to backtest 1 to 2 years worth of data? Let's just be clear. Like, if you sit down with a model, how long do you think it takes you to backtest that much? Why does it depend on the time frame? But I think we're about to get stopped break even here, or this might be the stop loss from heaven. Gosh, why do you have so many alts? That's the real question. Oh, I didn't time you out. I just deleted it. You were rude to Bray once. I let it slide. You keep coming back. You're just like... I'm not playing golf. I'm not actually. Yeah, the indicator's free. All of the indicators are free. They're created by When Is Lunch. They're not created by me. They're created by someone else. So yeah. If you just search TLM on TradingView, I think 2 of them show up. So you have TLM HTF, HTF swing, and what's the last one, guys? I always forget. The premium discount. Where's premium discount? And PD LLT. So you need to search TLM. In fact, just go here, click on When Is Lunch, go to his scripts when you find one, and all 3 of them are here. Let's boost them all. Make sure you boost them all. Then that's it. It's alright, Alex is here. Alex will ban him. You can't ban anyone anyway, you have to time him out. So. Oh, you are a mess. Oh, there you go. This time you got me. I got you though, didn't I? Imagine being this fucking bored, by the way. Like you're actually doing this. I guess thanks for the free subs. Like, appreciate it. #1 fan. Likes me. I think thinks I have anger management problems. Oh, he's here, bro. He's first one here. Every session. I think we might get stopped out here. Break even. I might close this and just re-enter. Take the $800. ES looks like he's about to go for the high. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It's pays for half the trade. There we go. We get stopped out on this trade idea now. It's literally $800 instead of $1,600. I feel way better about that. But ES just looks strong. So if this is going to play from here, great. If not, then I'm going to take a stop out. So I may as well take the money off. And if ES plays again, then I'm chilling. Been chilling. This is disgusting, though. How many ticks is this? Oh, it's 5.5 points, 22 ticks. And you know what? We'll already preemptively work out where $800 is. It's basically about this high, right? So if we get running, I can trail to this high, and this trade is free. Bro, it sounds like you fucking closed the low. So you are welcome. Congrats, brother. So we... I was going to say, so if we take a stop out here for 1,600, we have the 800 win that we just took, plus the, what was it from earlier? I can't even remember what it was. So it'd be down $800 on the 4K. So it'd be up like 3K ish. Don't tempt me, Gable. Don't tempt me. I guess it wouldn't hurt, would it? Sure, bro. Just send him what you want. Send him that. I would just Grumpy, I would just ask. You only share the live streams. That's it. Don't share the other stuff, because ultimately, look, it's not about giving it away for free. I'm happy to give it away for free. The thing is over the time periods, we had 4,000 people pay to be a part of the lab in some capacity. So I wanted to have like a 2-year period where I didn't want anyone to then have access to that other than the people that paid for it, and then I would put it out for free. Alex will be on for the PM session later today, so make sure you tune in for that. Yeah, sweet. Can you explain the thing he was on about earlier when you were saying about missing Asia low in London or something like that on the trades he was on Apex? Oh, so say like okay, so say this was the Asia range, right? And then it's doing this, right? And this is 3 o'clock. This is 2 o'clock, and 2 o'clock did this, and I come to the chart and it's like here. Say this is midnight from over here somewhere. Say we got above midnight and we retested it. More often than not, I would try and find a long in here, right? Get long to Asia high. That's the only other time on the Apex journey where I deviated away from it. Because what I would do is I would get long 2 here and take TP here for like 1K. That's literally the only other time. But that was more like a discretionary trade. Okay, so I'm still comfortable with this. Fucking hell, look at all this divergence. This is crazy. I'm still kind of comfortable with this. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Sean. I just don't have the ability to ask everyone, you know. Okay, so this is 10:30, right? So this is the IB. So this is all looking pretty good. I may even go back to full risk on this trade if we can get below here. Risking the $1,500. Yeah, so 3. So it'd be add 1 trail stop to there. I think so. I think we do it. If this gets going now, I think we're chilling. Be a bit more aggressive because we're up nicely on the day. Won't risk more than half, so right now the max stop out would be 2K. Okay, we're in 3 now. I'm just gonna remove those 2, change this to 3, put this in the right place. The trade is at 5. What actually is the entry? delete this one. 5925. Yeah, it's in between because I got a share entry. So put it at 5925. Put a stop loss at the high. That's it for me. If we take a full stop out here, we take a full stop out. This hasn't changed to 3. Why won't I do this? And then I'll call it a day here. This will be it. How many's down here? There's 3 down here. That buyback's pretty aggressive, and they bought it out of an area that should fail for us. And if not, then we're cooked, which is cool because it just means we get to end stream and get on with our life. They're switching, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they do it. They do it. It's weirdly, I cannot replicate the problem to report it to them. It only happens sometimes. See how they're just buying it back every time? Someone's just selling into this and they're just like, yep, thank you, take it. It's kind of nuts. You say most of the trades apart from midnight, you explain, use the same model now, just TP at 15-minute high usually. Okay, so you gotta understand something, right? All I was doing was going for $1,000. So it's kind of like a lot of the time we would get to $1,000 before I ever needed to scale. So most of the time, as soon as we were up $1,000, like look at this trade. Look, we're in 3 here, right? If I was in 2, I only need 100 ticks in one direction for it to be $1,000. So like I was in the market a lot less because I didn't need to have a crazy number. I really want to lift this because I know they're going to tag this in a second. It feels really odd to just watch me get stopped out when ES is going to give us the setup we want. So I'm just literally lifting to there. And if they don't, so yeah, that was dumb. The end. I'm just going to get the final P&L and then we can share that. That was silly of me. It's going to log me out of TradingView because I'm just logging in on Tradeovate. Okay, we're up $1,800. I think we just call it there. Oh, get off. We really are just going to get ticked out of it though. That's sad. That's sad, chat. It's a sad one. Morning. Yeah, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it, sadly. We're already back at entry. Can't ask for more than that, exactly. You know, I could quite easily just go stay at it all day, but the reality is I'm probably just gonna get cut up doing that. Here by my side. And now it's gonna go, which is sad. Very, very sad. Do you think this is stage 2 accumulation? I don't really know what you mean by stage 2. I will normally try and trade between the hours of 8:30 and 10:30 ish. We're around 10:30. You know. No, Eastern time zone, bro. I don't live in the my life is all Eastern time zone, especially with trading. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, we would be break even. Now we would be break even at this low, but we'd be TP in there. So yeah, it's a rough one. It's a rough one, but we move. Need to make sure my limits are cancelled. They're cancelled. Now they're going to sell it off of there again. Crazy work from them. They got me though. They got me today. You could feel it though. I'm not gonna lie. You could definitely feel that it was getting ready to punch the high and then come back. And it's normally those trades that we want. We want to get that. No, I'm not thinking of anything, bro. Where's the 30-second? Oh, this one. I mean, it's there. We don't have an hourly high here, but we have an hourly high here. We have a 4-hour high here. We don't have a 4-hour low. If they're going to do it from anywhere, they'll do it from here. So I don't like a reversal without a 4-hour low. So naturally, I would always sit here and say, yeah, you know, I would like to get short back down to that 4-hour low. But I think the area they were supposed to do it from was here. They've just ran everyone out. So if they do it now, then great. But yeah, they'll do it without me. I mean, they're selling it. Look, you can see here, big reaction out of wick. Maybe just punch it and then go. Yeah, and now it needs to fail. Five-minute inversion holding too. Yeah, I haven't been really checking the time frames. Where's the 5 minute? The 5 minute. Where's the 5 minute? I think the reality is they should take this. This is my like 50% retrace area before going higher. So I would just naturally want them to trade it to there. It's holding in reverse the other way, not closing below. I have no idea which 5 minute you're on about though, bro. Tell me the time of the 5 minute. $10.05. Oh, this 5 minute. Sorry, I was just. Yeah. I mean, they're failing. They're failing to get below it, aren't they? Yeah. Yes, held it here. You got some divergence now. Yeah, I don't hate it for upside. I just hate I personally hate this. It's 4-hour low, you know. But if you look on the lower time frames, right, every stab basically, if we ignore this, right, and we just go from here, every stab into this area just gets bid back. So at some point you just have to accept that they're holding these 450s for higher. If they can trade 440s, 430s, it's probably going here. But at that point you have to, you have to cut it lower. So yes, that obviously is holding. And ES, we can't ignore the fact that ES is strong. We're expecting ES to pull off. If ES gets a break to the upside, NQ will follow, unless SpaceX is falling off of a cliff. But they also just keep selling these highs on ES, So tried to stab it here, bid moved up. You have to be reactionary to the market. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, $1,000, bro. There was the odd day where I made more than $1,000. Obviously, I had the bigger day, but most of the time, if I made 1,000, or if the market started moving, if I came back to the chart and I was up more than 1,000, I would always put my stop loss at 1,000, and then I would always take TP around 50%. So, there were days I had more, and there were also days where I had mistakes that I made money. Like the third day in, I think I had like a 4K day. I'd made $1,000 during London, had my stop loss at the low. New York came online, took it through London low, and I stopped in because that was my exit. And then I came back to the chart during New York session, jumped in with the boys at like 9:45, and I was up $3,000 on that trade. So I was just like, fuck's sake, it's ruined my consistency. But I was out of the buffer, more or less, at that point as well. Gosh, just cut myself somewhere. So we were in it basically from here, right? No, you're good, bro. You're good. Do I trade ICT SMC concepts? I think that is a trick question. The answer is yes. But the reality is I didn't learn it as ICT concepts. I've kind of I've adopted the wording because it's just easy to explain to most people. Okay, like SMT instead of divergence, it's just quicker off the tongue. PO3 instead of AMD. No, I still explain it as AMD, but call it PO3. So yeah, open, high, low, close. Yeah, you'll realize one day that most of the stuff just rebranded. Yeah. Isn't MXM just auction market theory? Yeah, most of the time. Yeah. Wow. Today, chat, it sucks to suck. You know? There's new low. Are they going to take the 50%? I think they will. If for whatever reason you are still in the trade, you'll obviously break even off of this low. You could TP there or TP here. I would have always held for here, but hey, it doesn't matter if you're right if you don't make money, right? We had the right idea, and also this. I even had the right idea about lifting my stop. I just couldn't. I couldn't widen it to his 65 points. We added too much, or at least I did. So yeah. So I think it was the right idea. We took a 40-point stop out versus a 28. So I took a bit more than I wanted to. We were up 4K. Now we're only up 1800. So yeah, I mean it is what it is. But we had the right idea. It gives confidence going into the next session, at least, despite getting stopped out, to a tick or whatever. Not even to a tick, but we got stopped out close to the high versus not. I waited till it went below the 5-minute break to enter, so I didn't enter, so who cares? Yeah, but we also are just supposed to, this is like the type of thing that, although I would have got stopped out when I'm really on it, I would sit here and watch this. Like, okay, we got run out at the high, but we had the right idea. The model's starting to turn. What time's PM session for me? Starts at 7 till 9. That's 2 till 4. It's a bit late. That's why I didn't really appear on the PM sessions. I took off the breaker at 2 stage, 200 more for max power on my Lucids. Let's get it. There you go, logical liquidity target to the tick. Did you show that gold dump? Nah, I wasn't looking at gold. I very rarely look at gold. I hadn't even looked at the market before I came on stream, so. Will you long 375? I will not, because I would, Sumo. I like the 50% continuation out of this area, but I really don't like this low. Yeah, I really don't like it. And I got ran out here versus a pullback, so I don't know. Will you long 375? Bro, I think you should change your name from Trader Sumo to Sumo the Spook. Yes to the name change, or yes to the long? No, for a scalp. Where's your stop? The algo sumo, yeah. How come on TradeES and NAS it's just based on data that the model were best there, pedestrian? I just haven't really ever really felt like I wanted to trade anything else. Baby long, 1 micro. I like NASDAQ. I like the volatility it brings, you know. No, my model isn't really explained anywhere. At least not right now. Overall, I feel pretty good about today's trading session, despite that stop out. Don't know about you guys. I think it's been and the disturbances in stream. Why did I close the Discord access? I couldn't commit to being there. Most of the people were there for me. The money that we were making was being used to pay for people's salaries, times, commitments. The money was going down, so we kind of faced a point where we were either going to have to let people go, which means I would have had to be there, and then we'd have repeated the cycle all over again, and I didn't want to be there. And I said this in a video with a few people now. Started out really fun, just with the boys. That's the way to hang out, kick it, stream it, had it in our bios. We made it paid, so we didn't get, just a bunch of people in there. It kind of got, it grew pretty organically. And then it became this monster. People seem to think that we made millions of dollars doing it. We didn't. There was like 1 month after the payout where it peaked at like 150k. Okay, that's good money, don't get me wrong. But like it went up and down like a light, and then we went back to making a lot less. Yeah, nice trade, Sumo. Should have held for 420. Yeah. Look, I don't regret having the lab, Like I don't regret having it. But ultimately I felt, I always try and put myself in the shoes of someone that would pay for it. If I paid for it expecting Kane to turn up and stream every day and Kane didn't stream every day, I would be a little bit upset about that. So yeah. Sumo, nice trade, bro. Yeah, it was good. It was nice. Sumo, to answer your previous question, I actually have no idea, bro. I know they're one team, so I assume they just had the money, but I know that I actually don't know. I don't know where they got the money to do it. Everyone's launching their own prop compare site, so it must be paying well. I mean, yeah, we do pretty well in affiliates. Like, I don't want to sit here and bullshit anyone. Like, of course, we do. Like, straight up. If we didn't, we wouldn't be able to do the stream, or I would have to do it all of the time. But the reality is I feel much more comfortable, we were charging $200 for the Discord, right? I feel like it was worth it at some point. And then we were, then everyone was basically buying, let's just say $100 to $500 in evals. I would rather take a percentage of this and make the YouTube stream free versus charging this for people to only want me to be there. People are going to spend $100 to $500 anyway. That's the way I kind of reasoned with it. Two secs. Hey, you okay? Right, I just got off the phone with the market maker. Said dump it. They're gonna do it for us, boys. Anyway, the stream is now over. Red card. How long take? Last question. How long did it take me to become profitable? Okay, so that's a really fucking weird question because I feel like I got very lucky in the start. The whole forex scam world, I kind of didn't lose money, and I feel like there were months where I made pretty good money on it. But I think it's more luck than actually trading. When I actually started trading crypto, it took me like 3 years to really crack. Again, profitable periods, unprofitable periods. I kind of come out of it kind of break even. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Anyway, appreciate every single one of you. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, even on the way out. It's much appreciated. W day, in my opinion, yeah, we took a sized stop out in comparison to the previous 1-2 contracts you're trading, but yeah, market seems to be turning in our favor. Might be time to start chucking around 10, 20, 30 minis on the big boy account. We'll see. Everyone's different, Lewis. Much love to every single one of you, and I will see you all next week. Sumo, that isn't you. I don't know why someone used Sumo's logo. I'm assuming that is that's our good friend from today's session. Anyway, goodbye, chat. Much love. See you all very soon.